Hi class, this is your second video lecture that you need to write and take notes on. I'm going to go through the scientific process for you, the scientific method. The first one, of course, is a question. So I'm going to be doing an experiment through this video that walks you through everything. So my question today is, what will happen to the base with an indicator? So my prediction, so that's the first question. The first question will be, what happens to the indicator when a base is added? So that's my question. The second thing in the scientific method is the hypothesis. So the hypothesis is, if I add indicator to the base, it will change color. Because, and then you come up with a because. So first step is a question, second step is a hypothesis. The third step is the experiment in which I'm going to do. So safety first, gotta put on my safety glasses. So maybe once we get them. Alright, so first things first, I have put water in here, so this is water. And I have put water and ammonia, which is a strong base, into this cup. Now what I'm going to do, phenolphthalein is an indicator that I'm going to stick into the water. So remember what my question is, what my hypothesis was. So I'm just going to add a few drops to the water. And I'm going to swirl it. So this is all my experiment to test if I add base to an indicator to a base, it would change the color. So there are two types of experiments that you're going to do or collect data. There's quantitative, which is a number base. I'm going to measure out numbers. I'm going to get numbers for that data. This is not that experiment. The experiment I'm doing is qualitative, which is all about words. So we're going to be using descriptions and words to fill in the data. So again, question, hypothesis, experiment, and we're going to collect data. So we're doing the experiment. The fourth thing is data. We're going to collect data and analyze data. In doing so, there are two types of data. Remember, there's quantitative and qualitative, and I'm doing qualitative right now. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to mix the ammonia water into this. So now my qualitative is they were both clear, both examples were clear. This is my data I'd be presenting. Both are clear when the base is mixed in with the water, with the phenolphthalein or the indicator, it had changed pink. So that's my data. So I'm analyzing my data, which I also did. It changed pink. It was clear, changed pink. So then the last step in the scientific method is the conclusion. You're going to sum it up. You're going to start with the question, which was, in my case, does phenolphthalein change color when added to a base? My hypothesis, you're going to restate that in your conclusion, is if phenolphthalein is added to ammonia, then it will change color because blah, blah, blah. Then you're going to briefly summarize your experiment. I added phenolphthalein to plain water, and then I put the ammonia into the phenolphthalein. The indication is that it did change color, so my hypothesis was proven right, and that the data showed that ammonia is a base. It did change color. It did change to a pink. So again, you have steps to the scientific method: question, hypothesis, experiment, data, analyzing data, and conclusion. In some things that we will do, it'll go question, research, because sometimes you don't know anything and you have to do the research. So it'll be question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, analyze data, and then conclusion. So that sums up scientific method. That's the end of this video lecture, short and sweet. Hope you enjoy it.